The city's still buzzing, but my spirit's done. All day long, I've been chasing the sun. Deadlines and voices crowding my space. So I light me a candle, reclaim my grace. Kick off my heels, let the rhythm spin. Soft jazz whispers where the chaos spin. Every sigh's a prayer, every thought's a tune. I find myself again inside the candid room. Welcome to the candid room, where my soul can bloom. No more noise, no more gloom. Just me and this groove. Raise your glass, let it soothe. Every scar becomes proof. When the truth feels like perfume, you're home in the candid room.
Hey, rise up, Falcons fans. I'm mixing in a bit of two of my things that I do. Both of my podcasts in one today. I thought I wanted to do some a little differently. Rise up, T-Bone, rise up. How are you? How are you? We are. We're going to be going to therapy today, you guys. We're venting. People are crashing out right now. I've seen videos. I love the content though. It's hilarious. Um, people are they're losing their minds about these Falcons because year in and year out Falcons fans, yeah, we're in this thing just like what more can we handle? So we're going to get in this room here. We're going to have this space to be able to vent. So have some music in the background there, and we're going to relax. We're going to talk about it. I need to hear how you feel about these Falcons. Just one of those things that it's like, being a Falcons fan is stressful. We got people arguing with each other, yelling outside for no reason, punching walls, breaking down TVs. I know Falcons fans. So tell me if you're here, rise up. I'm gonna bring some fans on if you want to join me on the couch today, but we're gonna talk about it. How are these Falcons making you feel? How are you holding up there? Are you a Falcons fan still? Did you need a little bit more time to get over your thoughts a little bit? So I want to go into it. So I'm gonna open it up a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and just give my thoughts. I'm gonna make sure this is shared everywhere as well. This is so hilarious, yeah. I don't know if you saw my intro video, but that is my candid room. I have a podcast on Fridays where we, vent, talk about a lot of things. Just, people get out, and it's my mental health awareness area. It's an unbiased platform for where we talk about everyday life. Last week we talked about how to overcome being lonely. So just kind of look a sneak peek of that just a little bit, but I wanted to do it for the Falcons fans today. I honestly think that our Falcons fans need a little bit of happiness, if you will. So we're going to get into it for a moment, but I'm happy you guys are here with me today. But how I feel about these Falcons? Yeah. These Falcons have really, really, really made this longtime fan rise up. Right. Isn't that cute? Yeah, and this is funny. I need my Falcons fans to join me on the couch today. Y'all gotta let it out. Don't hold it in. Let Arthur Blake know that you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Us Falcons fans need a release. We need woosah right now. So if you're with me today, please. C Double, are you here with me? Are you? Nobody can't tell. I just need to know, is my Falcons fans all right? Put something in the chat that you're all right. Put up some hands, some prayers. Say some, inspirational words to your Falcons buddy in the corner there. You know, thank you. I appreciate you. I just thought of this concept, like I said before. I have Candid Room on Fridays where, we do sit on the couch and talk about some real ish, so I felt like the Falcons fan, if you're just tuning in, are crashing out here in these streets. And, um, you know, they're a little hurt right now, seeing that Michael Penix has gone to the, wayside of healing. We got to sit here and suffer another few weeks with Kirk Cousins and Raheem the Capri Pants man. Find a way. Find a way. You a real fan. You real Panthers fans don't been in the worst. Panthers fan, do you need to vent with us too? Because you guys are barely skating on over there. So, let me just make sure that you are right, my brother. You can come on the couch as well. I'm open to anybody that wants to get in here and vent. And we're going to open it up today. So now I got this shared to every place there may be. Make sure you take the time out and subscribe to this channel. Share this out. At least we got the hogs. See, that's the best. And that's positive, Steve Double. That is positive. Let's think about it. The Atlanta, Georgia, if you're a Georgia native or not, and you're just an Atlanta fan, we have the Hawks. Maybe we can cling on to hope to our Hawks team. The Braves disappointed us. Georgia Bulldogs, they're catching on when they need to. Now, I'm not a Georgia Tech fan, so I can't say much about them, but I guess they're stinging right now. So if you're a fan of any other team, hold on. Change is coming now, okay? See, Double said, good news. Kirk will find a way to be super cute. Captain Kirk to save the day. I don't know about that one. While y'all rise up eventually, I said, while y'all rise up eventually, I'll keep rising up this broom. See, all these Panthers fans. Do you need a friend? Is that what you're telling me? You need a friend. Nobody asked you to come in here and get in this session with these Falcons fans. This is an exclusive area. As you can see, it's the Atlanta Falcons Nation fan vent area. You need to exit stage left over there. You don't belong here. UGA Bulldogs look good. Tech is okay. Okay. All right. Braves let me down. Oh, so the Braves letting you down when they let the Jones boys go. We're going to get out of the way as soon as Unc go live. Unc, he be yelling too. I think he need to be on my couch. That man be crashing out every day. Tell Unc I sent him to the Falcons couch because he gonna bust a gasket or something because he's just a mad fella. He is angry. We gotta be cool and calm and collective. So, I'm gonna pose this question to y'all. Tell Red Swarm, aka Blue Swarm. I will not see Red Swarm in a while. Where is he? Where art thou? Where is my Falcon? Let me know if the music is too loud. One day we will overcome. I believe my Falcons can win, but I have to turn on the PS5 first. And I see 12 of y'all in here. I'm going to share this to X too. If you're here for the first time, yeah, these are Maggie T shenanigans today. And if you don't figure out what the screen is about, we're going to vent. And I'm going to open it up to the fans. Thank you. Music is perfect. Swarm stay in the Panthers chat, but he's not over here in the Falcons chat. Where has he been? So I can't tell nobody nothing if he don't show up. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. So I need you a little different today. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Falcons fans, Panthers fan, any fan that want to get it off the chest about their team. Excuse the red and black decor. You're into the Falcons domain, but it's okay. So quickly though, I don't need you hanging with me for a long time. For a good time. That's all I need you for. Just for a short quickie. Okay? So let's do it. I never see Swarming a Falcon. I never do either. Well, I used to. So I've shared it to all the platforms. Join me for a quickie. And Saints games win. Oh, are you a Saints? We're going to win the Saints game? Okay. Who are you, DeMarcus Hayes? So here's the link. I'm going to drop it because I just feel like chatting it up and, how are my Falcons fans feeling? It's Thursday and we got a rivalry week, and I don't see anybody saying rise up, F them ain'ts or nothing. We're in our feelings right now because it's pretty much this Saints game is the bottom of the trash bowl, and we're both trying to figure out how to win. We're finding a way to win and beat those Saints. They're still a thorn in my eye. So, real quick, you don't have to be on the screen, but let's get into how you feeling. I think we can have C Dub in the background. C Dub.
Hey, what's up? I was coming over to get some therapy. I heard this was a vent session. I didn't know if it was a crashed out room or whatnot.
It's a crash out room. I want to hear it. I just want to know, C Dub, how are you feeling?
This is a crazy feeling. Vindication. Because I kept looking at this team, and I kept looking at this coaching staff, and I kept looking at Terry and Rich and Arthur, and I just kept going, and by the way, the Michael Penix news sucks. Let's just, I think a lot of us were really hoping like maybe this was something minor. Man's going to be out for 9 months.
Right.
And that's a reality. And, that is what is like the ultimate kick in the nuts this season is.
True.
I've been thinking about it. I've, talked to people, and it's just the whole point is everybody was talking about how everything got moved faster.
Mm-hmm.
And because your leadership got scared. And my thing is this, I'm not mad at Michael.
No.
But I need, this is going to be one of those, we got to find out, are we really going to stick with him? Are we really going to try to rebuild again? And I'm just going, this doesn't look good for a myriad of reasons. And then we're looking and going, and I got to trust these guys? It's almost like you're looking at the Wampa Room characters, and you're going, what the heck are they doing here?
No, it's like it's one of those, let's say your mama remarried, and you got a real bond with your daddy, and then she comes in, here's Mr. Johansson. I want you to say, hey, hello, daddy. And it's like, well, that ain't the man I wanted, okay? He's not my daddy. And that's like going, you got to have dinner with this man. It's like, I don't want him here. I'm just here because mom said I have to be.
And it's like you walk into the season, well, I did, going, how can a team that obviously did not prepare your quarterbacks properly? I mean, think about this. So Michael Penix sat around last year for how many games? I mean, basically, I want to say 14, 15 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And the Giants game, that was the first time Drake and the guys were actually catching passes from him and actually, getting used to him under center or, practice or walkthrough or whatever they do. So right there made me go, they're not developing him. Because you would think if you had a rookie quarterback and his goals to develop, you're going to have your quarterback coach, you'll have your assistants working with his fundamentals. All right. I mean, this is what I'm thinking. So maybe foolish me for thinking that. But, so God forbid, if something happened to Kurt, you could put him in. Because we were supposed to be a playoff team last year. Remember Raheem saying we were a elite processor away. Problem, he bought the 95 version, not the updated version. Wow. Find a way, man. Found a Pinto to drive in a NASCAR race. You just can't do that.
Right. And I want to just real quick, C-Dub. Need to get rid of him and draft a quarterback without an injury history. And that really speaks volumes because it was pay this big man, Kirk Cousin, all this money, and we didn't even know. We was taking a chance already on how healthy he was.
Yeah.
Then we came in, it's like, well, Penix is, I guess he's the guy, but this is the 5th injury.
Yeah, this is...
You agree with that?
And not only that, Maggie, you have to now ask yourself, even if, and look, if you want to give Michael Penix a fair chance or another full year, I'm not mad at that. But the question you have to ask is, can we protect him? Can we put an offense that can really help him? And how is he going to do? Is he going to be able to plant? Is he going to be able to be comfortable maybe rolling out if he has to? Because this is the NFL. Defenses are going to try to make him uncomfortable. And I feel horrible for saying a lot of this because I want to see him succeed. I love a good comeback story. But I just look at this whole situation. I just go, dang, we really falconed this Falcon mess. And, we can't even enjoy the defense, even though they're getting sacks. Okay, they're getting sacks, but we suck. We can't stop the run. Third down, we are, we're inconsistent. And it's almost like this. If there's a chance we can blow it, we're finding a way to, hold on. What we find a way to do is not win. We find a way to lose. We search that out. Raheem is find a way, man, because he finds a way. If there's a way to lose it, they're on it, man. That is what your Falcons do. What do Falcons do? We find a way
to lose.
And think about this. They have turned a rivalry game that everybody loves. All right. This game's going to be at 4:00 or 4:25 and no one really cares.
And that's what I was saying. When I came into it, I was like, this is the first rivalry week. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat. This is basically our vent session. So I did drop the link if you want to come on, and I need for you to speak your piece. Falcons fans, let it out. We need to let it out.
And I'll tell you, the person I want to vent about is Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank and Rich McKay.
Okay.
Because they're the ones that caused all this. I mean, from the whole Arthur, let's talk about Arthur Smith, all right? Because that's somebody that a lot of people don't like. But think about this. You had Matt Ryan. And was he at the end of his career? Yes. Maggie, Arthur Smith was known for an offensive line and run game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't we draft Penei Sewell over Kyle Pitts?
We really should have had. We really should have had Matt Ryan's. It's just yes, he was declining.
Yeah,
he still had a little bit of left in here. Honestly, yes, it was. The writing was okay, it's almost time for Matt to go. But I think the way they handled it.
Oh, they handled it horribly.
Horrible.
It's like, and then they want to pass it off like it was everyone's decision. And it's like, you could tell on Terry and Arthur's face, Arthur Smith, that is, that they're looking at Mr. Blank going, you idiot, you caused this. It's like, you put raisins in my potato salad. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Right.
All right. And that's where I'm like, I look at it and I'm going, you went with Pitts. And look, I don't want to hear, oh, well, he could be the mismatch. Oh, he could do. This man don't want to play. He just making it for a paycheck and hoping he can go somewhere else. He looked like he's riding out the time till he can be released and go to work release or something. He just does not look. Have you ever seen him like ultra into the game, like fired up? I mean,
honestly, I haven't. But I'm seeing a better from him. I can say,
yeah.
But throughout the years, there was question marks about what about this?
Yeah.
Of course, it was a carousel of quarterbacks.
Yeah, of course.
He got to get used to, and I guess he's found his mojo at least with Penix, because he was like, I'm going to bring that man in, and we're going to work together, and we're going to Pitts is going to be, I'm going to Pitts. He pretty much advocated for Pitts when nobody else was.
Yeah, and that's what we all thought. We were like, okay, so now we should be seeing the like blossom of a really good relationship, tight end, But what I was going to say, but I go back to the Matt Ryan thing, because I go, you screwed up the whole thing, and then Matt, it's almost like you thought Matt was going to look at all this and go, oh yeah, Arthur, no problem, or yeah, Mr. Blank, no problem. I've been an upstanding person, and you're going to replace me with this guy. Yeah, I'm out. Trade me. And that, like, I always say, like, my greatest what if is, what if we would have drafted Penei Sewell over Kyle Pitts? Because I felt like that would have solidified your offensive line even more. And you would have had somebody, you could have looked at it and went, all right, goodbye. Like Caleb McGarity could have moved to left guard. Heck, he could even, whatever. But you had somebody that could protect Michael Penix blindside there. And look what he's done with the Lions. He's actually that key piece that, people look at and they go, wow, look at, this was such, like, I can't believe he slipped down to the Lions. And I'm going, yeah, tell me about it. And it's like, I look at that as like my biggest what if, because I always go, you could have protected Matt and you could have solidified your offensive line even more. And I go now and I look at this team and I'm just like going, I don't know what we are. And you look at the, yeah.
I mean, that's a kind of a reality right there, because it's like, what identity? What identity?
Yeah. Like people talk about Bijan, like they're saying, oh, Bijan just needs to get going. And I'm going, every time, who the best person to stop Bijan Robinson is? Zach Robinson.
Right.
Zach Robinson stops him. I get Tyler, give Tyler the ball. And look, please, give him the ball. I don't have a problem. But make it where you keep Bijan somewhere. Because think about this. If you could just roll Bijan around and you make the defense declare to him, now you got less men trying to stop Tyler. And I'm just going, we don't do nothing. And it's like, I'm looking at this, people going, well, we're going to probably revamp the offense a little. Kurt's going to be able to. What have you seen from Kirk Cousins this year that makes you think he's going to tap into backwards?
Oh, my gosh. Right.
I mean, all he cares about is going to Supercuts, going to Cookout, and getting his hair cut.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to, and counting his money, because let's be honest, that man is counting money. He don't even need to wear the ski mask. He's just counting that money.
Right. And I want to get to
yeah, I'm sorry.
Interesting comments here. It says, Scotty says, If that rookie Saints quarterback puts up big numbers against the Falcons defense Sunday, I'm going to lose my mind and go crazy. So that's why we're betting today. And he said, I can't stand Rich McKay. He's been with the team since late 2003. Fire him now. Strapped Up 24 said, I don't think Raheem is getting fired this year because the Michael Penix getting injured. I think we should bring in a great offensive coordinator and maybe a quarterback like Stetson Bennett from the Rams. And we also got the balls and 2 strikes. I'm going to get to all your comments and we'll get back to the conversation. Falcons in the world knew Penix was injury prone. Falcons had 2 quarterbacks with 4 ACL injuries. That is crazy. And we're going to get to the rest of the comments, but let's keep that on the board right there.
Yeah.
Let's just let that sink in. Falcons fans, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to put my little banner up so you'll know exactly what this is all about. This is the Falcons fan vent. Let it out.
Yeah.
Feel about the Falcons keep drafting or trading for players that are on their last leg. No, I'm not saying Penix can't recover, but he's injury prone at this point. And we don't have an offensive line coach offensive coordinator coach that will protect our quarterback from the depths of possibly already have been in some type of discomfort. So it makes a little bit more sense. Maybe was there a reason why Michael Penix wasn't on the field? But we brought in Kirk Cousins. Next thing you know, boom, spinner. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it just makes me sick. I mean, it really does, because I think I said it the last show I was on with you, and I said, there are times I watch it and I go, did we tailor an offense around Kirk Cousins, or did we tailor it around Michael? Mm-hmm. And then there are times I wonder, are we tailoring this for Zach Robinson to actually put on a jersey and show people how it's done, because this is his style? And honestly, I think that's more accurate. Like this, he sees himself playing quarterback and the play's working. It's that's the only logical thing I could think of, because everything else doesn't make sense. And when I look at Zach, I'm tired of hearing Raheem talk on the press conference. I'm more tired of Zach getting on the mic. I almost want to go, look, just let me talk to TJ Yates. At least I know he's going to tell me I don't know.
And it's not. It's like, why? I really don't care about back-to-back press conference with Raheem Morris. I need Terry. Yeah. I need Arthur Blank. I need you to kind of speak to the media and address them in this mid-season, because it's a lot of fans saying they don't want to renew their. Of course we speak that every year. People still renew their season tickets, but it's a lot of them just like, you know what, I'm done, and I feel like some are completely just defeated at this point. It's like, my hard-earned money, I go travel with this team.
Yeah.
Still,
Maggie, what would it say if they came out and said, Raheem, Terry, Zach, everybody's coming back next year? What would it say to the Falcon fan base? I mean,
it's a slap in the face. Yeah.
And to me, I would tell people, you got to start voting with your, because they don't. It's when they do. It's almost like this. I'm praying they're not this tone deaf, but if they are, man, could you? It's just I just don't see how. I do not see how, because think about the last couple of press conferences when we traded up for James Pierce. They were like, we're not going to be picking in the top 10. Well, you're right. You're not picking in the top 10. The Rams will pick for you in the top 10. But. So touche. But you're in the situation where you're going, you pigeonhole yourself when you make a move, and it's like everyone's like, well, I can live with the trade. Okay, fine. But when you make a trade like that, you're basically saying we're going to be a playoff team. And then you look at our salary cap. We're like 4.1 in our salary cap. coming into next year, and it's like people go, the teams you're around are all playoff teams, but you. So everything's there, but you don't have the depth. You don't have the actual coaching to get you over the hump. It's everything's signaling for a rebuild. And if these jokers try to come on a press conference, and God forbid, I will say this, every year we've always had to look for Terry Fontenot. Because when the season starts, you won't hear Terry Fontenot or see him. It's like, where's Waldo? Where are you at, Terry? Come on, come out. It's like they hide him. That's why in that press conference when he said, "Oh, he's here in spirit," I'm like, "Oh my God, y'all are really playing this game. I cannot believe this."
Right.
I was joking. But my thing is this, we got to hear from somebody. And I will tell you.
I see you, William, Amy. I'm letting C-Dub finish up, then we're going to put you on the couch. This is how we're going to do it. Everybody going to get a chance to speak. You're going to get on the couch, and then you can, we're going to let the next person come in for their session. So, C-Dub.
I understand. I apologize. Look, I just have a lot to vent about, people. All right. But I will say this. I'm hoping I can remember my train of thought. When I'm listening to this whole stuff and I see Rich McKay and he's talked to Vince Cellini and Nick and Chris both looking at him going, what do you do?
Right.
And someone saying in 680, Chris said it, they don't talk to us. That was the first time we talked to them in 8 years. So I'm going, we talk about the media. Some media gets blocked because they don't want the fire.
They don't
want
they don't want
and
they don't want the real.
I couldn't believe how Rich McKay sounded so bad.
Right.
And not because how they didn't prepare for nothing. And I'm going, y'all really thought you were just going to plop down and talk about how wonderful Arthur Blank is.
Right.
Yeah. So everyone's got to go. And this season, I hate to say it's a loss because it is, but dang, this is tough. It's like, an optimistic person is really going to have to do some backflips to try to make it sound right. But Maggie, I appreciate you. I'll get on the couch, or I'll move out of the way so Will can get on the couch.
It's time for my next session here. So thank you, C-Dub. Let everybody know where to find you and everything else.
All right.
Really appreciate
it's gonna
today.
No problem, hon. C-double-28. I will be doing a show here like around 2 or 3 o'clock today, on YouTube. Just going to be talking more about this, and also.
You cut off. You're still with us?
Still here.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Right there. What was your last statement?
I'll be talking a little bit of wrestling, what happened at Madison Square Garden, and just, Survivor Series coming up. And, so y'all find me, C-double-28 is the YouTube channel, and I appreciate you all for having me on.
Thank you, C-Double. You have a wonderful day. Of course, welcome back. You can come back anytime. Just book your appointment. The description of my booking sessions is in the link. If you guys really want some true mental health coaching, this is the purpose of this today, just to kind of make y'all aware that I do have sessions, but today it's for the fans. But thank you, C. You have a wonderful
No problem. Right. No problem, hon. I appreciate you. Peace.
All right, William, before we get you in here, I'm going to go to the fans to see, I hope you guys are, hugging yourself. Show yourself some love, people, today. Our Atlanta Falcons fans, we're crashing out right now. And I thought today was the perfect day to have a little bit of vent session and just let it all out. So I'm going to bring people on the couch. If you see the link in the chat, if you need it again, I'll drop it. Join me on the couch. I'll do this for a few minutes or what have you. I got nothing else to do. I took a mental health break today. I was like, work, forget it. I don't want to work today. I'll go to work tomorrow. So, with that being said, we're going to bring in William to the couch. William, please kick your feet up, get you a glass or something, and relax. So, how are you feeling today, Falcons fan?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I just got baptized yesterday. Thank the Lord.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah. So man, I'm gonna make it short and simple, man. The season, it is what it is at this point. I'm not even mad about it anymore. We had opportunities to get back to 500 after the 49ers game. I feel like Zach Robinson, Marquise Williams. uh, really the whole coaching staff got to go, to be honest with you, because I know people saying we need to keep Jeff Overich. Yes, we getting sacks, but we not getting turnovers. We not getting any using any pressure, not pressure, but press coverage, or using a lot of man to man. So I think we need to just go ahead and clean house, and I feel like Raheem Morris should be fired. Like, I understand they're gonna out the blank gonna let the season play out, but I really honestly don't think Raheem Morris should get a third opportunity. Yes, Arthur Blank's paying Arthur Smith still. He got 1 year left on his contract, and we probably still paying. No, I think we done paying Dan Quinn, but overall, we just need to clean house, man. This team is too talented to be playing like this, and I just feel like they just need to go ahead and clean house, and that start from Rich McKay to Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris and the rest of the whole coaching staff.
And that's how I feel. It's like, right, I mean, you can't really change the coordinator and fix a boo boo here when you
Yeah,
got the main man here who can't even, time
yeah,
management is off. And you just showing me that you really kind of like a deer cut, in headlights most of the
yeah.
time. It's just looking up in the skies like, I guess, God, you gonna figure it out for me because I need to find a way.
Yeah, and it's just like we start running the ball with Tyler Bijan, and this offseason I'm keeping Tyler, and part I'm keeping Tyler and Kyle Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
And I just let King Ellis walk. A lot of people don't want to say, "Oh, Killen's a good linebacker," but he's not good at coverage. He's more like a blitzer linebacker and stop
Right.
like the run. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like in the draft we need to, and then this offseason we also need a depth at quarterback. So we might have to get a bridge quarterback in free agency. I don't think we're going in the draft and get us a quarterback because
But
the
it's no,
this
I mean, it's nobody right now I'm looking
yeah,
at.
it's weak. It's weak. The draft class is not even talent this year. The only thing it really talent is the wide receiver and I think the DBs and defensive tackles and linebackers. That's probably about it. But this 2026 draft class is definitely weak. I don't even care about us. LA Rams took our top 10 pick. But overall, this clean house, I see us to 3-12. I don't think we win any games left. Let's party the Jets. But overall, man, just yeah, 3-12 and clean house. I hope in breaking news around New Year's, Raheem Moore's been fired. The whole coaching
Right.
staff,
I mean, we don't even
Rich
need
McKay.
New Year's. It need to be Christmas. Honestly, it's
Yeah,
gonna be. It's really the writing is on the wall. We go into Saints territory after
hmm
we have Kirk Cousins. Now he's prepared to play the game, like he was saying in his press conference. Well, now he's going to get out there and play the first team. The special team going to figure it out.
I don't,
And he's
I don't
used to,
even.
he's used to the O line, and he can just fit right on in and just save the day. Mm.
Yeah, but I don't think Kirk Cousins gonna do any no better. That dude lost his velocity to a touch. Father Time caught up with Kirk Cousins, so I think what is gonna happen is they're gonna eat that cap up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know about Jesse Bates. They might trade Jesse Bates to a contender because I think he got like 20 mil left on his contract, or close to 10. I don't know if I'm Jesse Bates, I'll stay another year, but who knows what he want to do. He might want to go to contender. He get tired of keep going through new coaching styles and all that. So overall, man, I just think we should clean house and see we got a new voice and see if we can get some depth because we only have 5 picks next year draft. So we just got to hit on those and just hopefully we just coaching staff, whoever come in here, and get a new voice and we get to get in at least a playoff spot next year, man. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, because we still have great talent that just needs to be developed and coached right. And
Yeah,
we probably have some pieces that will leave here, so it won't be the exact same team. But do hope that whatever we, get in the draft, free agency, etc. With
yeah,
the Kirk Cousins, just the cap situation, it's a headache.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
another
He
headache
I
we're
don't
dealing
I
with
don't
again.
I don't think he's staying with us. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna pay him the 10 million then really cut him. We're really just let him walk in free agency, and we just gonna have to get us somebody out the free agency pool because it's a lot of 10 free agents. Like you got Aaron Rodgers. I looked on the deck last night. It's a lot of free agent quarterbacks like Joe Flacco. It's a lot of them. So we need to go in the free agency pool and try to get us a bridge quarterback until Michael Penix get healthy. Because Michael Penix not probably gonna be ready to like run regular season. I won't rest Penix, but at least get him a quarterback develop coaching, get his feet and his ball accuracy together. Because Michael Penix need this all season. Well, man, my prayers go out to Michael Penix, but I'll be in the back. Though I know somebody else might be in the channel, so I'll
Yeah,
be in the
looks
back.
like Deshaun gonna squeeze in here. He's ready for his session. But thank you, William. Let everybody know
All
where to
right,
find you. But they find you everywhere on there.
all right. Find me on Facebook, William Amy, and I'll start doing my broadcast. Hopefully next season, when spring get around here, so I'll do my own broadcast. All right, be blessed.
Be blessed as well.
All
All right,
right.
thank you for coming on. And Deshaun, before I drop you on, I just want to get to some of these comments. I don't want to forget you guys. Y'all in here just speaking it. It says, if Stetson Bennett can win back-to-back national championships, he can win a Super Bowl with the Falcons. Bring in Matt LaFleur and Todd Monken. He said, yes, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you. So I guess he was talking to C-Dub earlier. I'm going to get my little background music from Unplaying. It's cute, though. Thank you for just, something different. So let's get back to these comments here. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Carl. How you doing? How are you doing? Just wanted to get to some more comments here. Then I'm going to get you on here, Deshaun. Let's see. It says Falcons interview Mike Verbal, Ben Johnson, Belichick, and selected Raheem. Falcons are a delusional franchise. And honestly, I was like, what has he proven to you that he is the best candidate other than being a motivational great speaker, being a player's coach, friend? It doesn't really take you too far, does it? Now you're trying to figure out what to say in these press conferences, but now it's repetitive. And my thing is, why is this man still having them? We don't care. If Terry's fired, which I think he will be, bring a Ray Agnew, Detroit line assistant GM. Okay. And it said, yeah, and don't forget, they did interview Jim Harbaugh and Mike McDonald. Bomber. And he said, now it makes sense why Penix never was under center. Right. And always doing that pirouette ballet move, handing off the ball. Knees were bad. And I knew what you meant. Scotty also said, Atlanta Falcons, I would try to get back the first round pick in 2026. I would trade AJ Terrell and Chris Lindstrom in the offseason. Then we're going to get to some more comments, but let's go ahead and bring up Deshaun. Welcome to the Maggie T's Atlanta Falcons Nation's couch.
Hey, Maggie.
Vent and let it all out. Even if you're in a good mood, give some people some positivity to think about. So how are you feeling today?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I just wanted to put some points out. A lot of people have been misinterpreted certain things. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. One thing. I don't know. Y'all know you've been through this. I was listening earlier. When Kirk came to the game, he went right on the center. Everybody started hollering, why you don't put Penix on the center? Well, Falcon Insider, I'm not Falcon Insider, NFL Insiders found out that the reason they don't put Penix on the center a lot, because he hurt his knees. He be in pain. That's why he had to be in the pistol a lot. Okay, and when I found it out, they do make sense. And then another thing I heard people saying that about the timeline that he's gonna be out. I went to another podcast last night, and when the doctor said Penix gonna be out for 9 months, everybody said, "Well, we don't need to get another quarterback because he's gonna be back in the first season." Dude, if he's gonna be out in 9 months, that's the beginning of the season, and he still haven't got rehab. He's not gonna be ready to the middle of the season. Why are you trying to rush this kid to get hurt again? I like this. That's wrong with Falcons now. They rush people too quick, like they did Mooney, broke collarbone. They rushed him back in the game. Now he can't really catch no ball. They did Kirk like that last year. Let these people heal and let play football. And then another thing about what Harry said about Terry. Only reason I say Terry get fired because it's been 5 years and it's a 5-year losing record. And he didn't hire Raheem, he didn't hire Zach, but they going down the flame too. I'd say that we got to be more honest as fans and see with our own eyes why it's going down. Stop assuming. Stop listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. Because you don't listen to a doctor. Don't listen to nobody talking about, well, Penny can come back in that week. All right. You play with yourself and his life. Because if you go out there next week and play against the Saints, they're going to go out to their knee. I mean, I don't say they might do it, but if they hit him, it's over. His season, not season over, his career over. But other than that, I think we need to get a quarterback. Cause Kirk might be gone next year. Well, he will be gone. We need to get a better quarterback, and then draft a quarterback in the second round. What do you think?
But my thing is, and we got to echo this, Sean. Let me see.
You got what?
There was an echo.
Oh, maybe that fan. Is it gone now?
Let's see. I still hear my feedback. Y'all hear feedback? Yes. Are you on the headset?
I'm on the phone.
Okay, yeah, there's an echo. So I might have you fall down. I don't want to interfere with the audio. I'll say my piece at the end, but I do appreciate you coming in today. Speaking your piece. There's a bit of a bad audio. So I apologize.
I can hear you say it again.
Yeah, I'm saying there's bad audio right here. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go back.
I'll come back in.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Sorry about that. I'm gonna see if he'll be able to fix his audio. But in the meantime, fans, y'all can jump on here and chat with me. I'm gonna let Deshaun get in here, but it says Atlanta Falcons. I would try to go back to the first round of 2026. Well, we already said that one. And it said strapped up. 24 said, I am telling you, if we bring Stetson Bennett to ATL with a good OC or offensive-minded head coach, we will win NFC South. He has all the twos. And I'm a question I'm gonna pose to y'all then. Since if let's say we do start over with another head coach, he brings in an OC, that also that head coach is probably going to want his own defensive coordinator. Do you think they're going to hold on to Brick, or he's also out the door as well? So I want to pose that to y'all in the chat while Deshaun kind of get his audio together. I'm sorry about that interference. And then click the link if you want to join on here. And then I want to put this in here. And I got you, Deshaun, bring you up in a minute. As a season ticket holder, the balls and 2 strikes stated, 3 balls. As a season ticket holder, I might sell all next season tickets back to the Falcons as a credit to the 2027 season, because the 2026 will be bad. So, and that's kind of it's one of those, let's sit here and talk about it. Let's look at the realistics of it. Really, what has to happen in order for this team to become contenders? And it starts at the head. Pause. So we bring in Deshaun again. Let me see if your audio is good. You good now?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect. Thank you for that.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't want to cut you off, but it was like a bit of an echo. I don't know what happened there, but finish up what you were saying though.
Did you hear any of it?
No, I heard most of it. It was just when I started responding, it was a lot of static. Go ahead and finish.
I was saying the last part. I was saying we need to get, because Kirk gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be on the shelf. I was thinking about we need to get a veteran quarterback and draft a quarterback in the second round.
And you asked me how I felt about that.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's too early to say right now. Drafting a because it's like, you know, the class just don't look that great. Or would you rather get somebody in, you know, in free agency or something where it's a little bit more proven veteran while we still allow our quarterback to heal and properly develop, you know, to where he's in a good state.
Well, I would
say I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, I would do this. I would get a veteran quarterback and keep Easton Stick at backup instead of drafting somebody, and then get a backup quarterback like a year. See while Penny's getting well, and then when Penny's come back, they can have a competition and see who get it, and go from there.
Yeah.
Because if Penny's come back and he not the same way, or he'll get worse every day, whatever.
We're hoping that veteran quarterback has at least done some type of damage, or at least got him good enough where he could still go to another team and learn to be great, or, you know, something of that. But who's to say?
But also, Maggie, it ain't just that. We need a quarterback coach to teach students, because even if you come back and you don't have a quarterback coach, it ain't gonna do no good. So basically, if like they saying under we might clean house. They say they might. If they do and get a coach, I hope it's a offensive coach, because he can. An offensive head coach would do better for Penix than a defensive head coach. Because he know more about the offense, he know about getting a quarterback, he know about getting a quarterback coach, and know how to get a better OC. So hopefully we get a veteran quarterback, keep Stick.
You broke it up again. I'm gonna get to these comments why I think he disappeared. Something happened. But it said 3 balls and 2 strikes. Said Rich couldn't say what he does, but was excellent at saying what he doesn't do as CEO of Falcons. But you also admitted to the fact that, oh yeah, you know, the Falcons called me sometime to kind of sit in those meetings. For what? What is your role, Rich McKay?
The call corruption.
There you go. You're back. Okay. What is your role, Rich McKay? You're still in Arthur Blank's ear. What is he there to do to help out, or whatever he was saying in that press conference? Why are you?
He's not there to help out. He's there. Okay.
Run the shots, but in the background, so fans and media can leave it alone. But I think the fan was like, nah. Let's put him in a corner real quick. Let's catch him off guard and question it.
And the word on the street saying that Arthur Blank is mad at him and Terry. And I mean, this man has did so much for this organization, for this city. I know he get tired of losing too. And your homeboy on your side, whispering in your ear all this craziness, it's not helping, it's not working.
But who's to say that? I mean, yeah, you know, of course, I know it's rumors and things like that. But who's to say that his head is in the Falcons game anyway? Right now, he's developing a women's soccer league. His mindset to me just does not seem like, oh my goodness, these Falcons are in a crisis. What should we do right now to make, even though playoffs is well out the way? But we still want to give the fans hope that we do have some type of sort of team to hold on to, at least leading into the next year. at least beating our rivals, at least saying, hey, look, we can still win games.
I feel like this, Maggie. If Zach and Raheem come back next year, his head not into the Falcons.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have a lot of mad fans. It's gonna be a lot of what you call that? Gonna be a lot of empty seats. And people keep on saying, well, he can't fire Raheem because he got 2 other coaches on payroll, and they've never been done before. And people gonna protest because he a black man. Man, they protesting now because he a black man. And they don't want Raheem here. The fans just gave up on him, and someone in the locker room gave up on him. So, I mean, go ahead.
I do feel that. I do feel that, of course, we're not directly in the locker room, but the body language, the facial expressions, the what they say in these press conferences. I'm just here to do what I'm supposed to do. When you got Michael Pitt saying, I can't go to my brethren or my coach. I got to go to my, no, we keep repeating it. And a lot of people saying, yeah, it's going over y'all heads and things like that. But for somebody, and I said it last night on the Lady Birds, go back and rewatch. For someone that, and shout out to, I think it was Big Low.
Big Low, yeah.
One Time for the Fan or whatever, whichever those shows that it was. And he plagued the question to T. Will. And he said, T. Will, when someone asks you, who do you go to as far as content creating as your go-to guys, as far as, let's say that, someone say, hey, I want to make y'all nationally televised, and we want to bring you along, but who else would you bring with you? When you're working with somebody like your coworkers and some people that you're cool with in business, in partnership, anywhere, friendships, you're going to call on those right-hand men that you see on a regular, you talk to on a regular. So it's going to be a quick, oh yeah, the Lady Birds, this and that. And I would name these people because I work with these people all the time. So for a quarterback to not say, you know what? No, my coach, I know it's a lot of things going on, but he pulls me to the side and he just makes me feel, or I go to Zach Robinson you don't get that.
No, he did not say no coach, no teammate, no owner. He didn't say none of them. Mm-hmm. And then last week at the game, who did you see in their face? Zach. They did that all year. Right. But since you got exposed,
right,
you won't be in their face.
Right. And y'all jump on, click the link, the StreamYard link. You don't have to show your face. Just come in and speak your piece. I'm going to let Deshaun say your last words, and then we're going to get into these comments, and I'm going to allow some more people to come in. Don't be scared. You don't have to put your fake name up there if you want to speak about and it don't even have to be Falcons fans. You can be a fan of any other team just to get it off your chest, because there's a lot of us losing right now. A lot of us need to vent. I want to pose this question, though. Is Michael Penix scared to play under center? Remember, he came from a spread offense. He never played under center college football at Indiana and Washington. We already kind of addressed that. So I'm going to let you finish that one out on this question for Scotty. Deshaun, what do you think about that?
Like I said before, the insider said that Penix going to be on the center because it hurt his knee. And he can't be down there that long, even for 5 seconds. That's why he be in a pistol a lot. And then the other thing, my last thing I'm going to say, until we get rid of Raheem and Zach, we're all going to have a losing season. So I think it's time for a change. I know a lot of people don't like it, but we got to do it.
Got to do it. A change got to come, because I'm tired of putting Band-Aids on a sore that won't heal.
Right. Well, thank you, Maggie, for letting me on.
Thank you for the couch, the Atlanta Falcons Nation fan event couch with Maggie T. Thank you. I think this is a cute up, yeah. We're venting it out here. We've been on this thing for almost an hour. So it's like, y'all. I hope you're on your lunch break or heading to your lunch break and you're just now tuning in. I'll do this for maybe another 30 minutes, depend on, the reaction from you guys. Y'all share this out. if it's something that you guys like, I will start doing, Maggie Falcons venting. I want to see some new faces in here. So if you're new to the channel for the first time, if you want to speak your piece, definitely come in and say some things. Let's see what Will the Thrill said. Talent Mr. Ripley said it's hard out here for a Falcon fan. Absolutely. Y'all share this content out. Hit the subscribe button too and like. Will the Thrill said this team gives you headaches. And like I said, if you need the stream link, I can drop it back in the chat, but it's in the chat. Just scroll. Zach was asking that question directly, and he said Penix wasn't comfortable being under center. Exact quote. So, William, I guess you back up in here. I was trying to give some more people time to come in. Y'all drop that link. But come on in, and you got anything else to say?
No, no, only thing I'm gonna say is in this free agency, man, it's a lot of free agency bridge quarterbacks that we need to look at. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that Michael Penix, he might not be ready for regular season, who knows? But I'm just saying, I'm just being cautious. We have to get us a veteran bridge quarterback to, you know what I'm saying, to give Mike Pickens the ropes. And if whoever do come in here to compete to get the starting job, I feel like whoever wins, they should at least let Michael Penix get healthy, fully healthy to let him play again. And
Right.
so we in the playoffs. But overall, one thing I'm gonna say is we have to resign Tyler because Kaden Ellis free agency, and they say Troy Anderson still on his final year contract. I should if I'm them, I'm letting Troy Anderson go ahead and walk. To be honest with you, like, well, why he's still on the roster if he's not might be able to play? And then one more thing, the Malcolm Helms. I know a lot of people don't like me saying the Malcolm Helms suck and this and all this. The dude could play. It's just this coaching style didn't put his guys in position to play, to give us, a chance. But hopefully next season, whoever on this coaching staff get the Malcolm Helms some play time. If JC Bates do leave, I do see him playing, some DB, playing middle linebacker or, weak linebacker. But they need to use the Malcolm Helms next season. Because I know he's not a free agent. He's still on contract there. So that's all I got to say. Just keep the Malcolm Helms and keep Tyler out jail. We might have to let Kyle Pitts and Ellis walk, but who knows? We have to see in free agency.
We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see the good points there. Thank you for that again, Will.
All right.
For your comments there and your some of these players they're holding on to that ain't quite played and kind of need to be out the door.
Yeah, I think they should move on from Troy and I don't know about David Automata. They might give him another. I think he got another year left on his contract. But we got to do what's best for the team in this organization. If we have to switch some type of players to add more depth and free agency on the draft, we got to do that. But at least get us two picks in the second round for us to move up. But all right, I'm out, man.
All right, thank you again. Thank you again. All right, so I wanted to get to this comment right here. It says Raheem Morris fire Monday. Yep, like that petition is it's a possible after that Saints game, depending what happens. Then he said then Kirk played last week was under center. That was crazy. Yeah, so we just kind of reiterating what we was already talked about. Carl Thomas said Jeff overrated. We only getting sacks because we blitz damn near every play. And he said it was totally a different offense when Kirk Cousins was in the game under center. Absolutely. Yeah. Right. So it just makes you feel like, is he still trying to run his offense? I don't know. I don't even know where to go with this one. I really don't know where to go with this one. It says we lost to Tua, one-eyed quarterback, and Bruce Young barely could walk into the past game press conference. Yeah, we're the Falcons team that make other teams look like they are stellar, like they are Super Bowl contenders. That's what these Falcons come over here and make other teams look like. Will the Thrill said, we never stacked the box either. Linebacker play has been underwhelming. JD is too small to play Mike, in my honest opinion. And Ski, what's up, Ski? And what bridge quarterbacks out there can make us better? There's no bridge quarterback unless we going for hell to the now. To the now, now, now. Hell to the now. To the now, now, now. I don't even know, man. Who is that quarterback that needs to come up in here? Because we don't put another guy on this practice squad. He think he came from 49ers or somewhere. I don't even know anything. I don't even know nothing about him. I ain't looked at him. Um, why aren't we just going with our third string anyway? Why I don't want to see Kirk out there. I don't have all the confidence in the world for Kirk Cousin. We could talk to Cleveland about Dylan Gabriel. Will the Thrill stated. This team needs to be built inside out. Defense line is too small when up front. So let's see here. Atlanta Falcons do not get Kyler Murray or Anthony Richardson in the offseason in 2026. I see third time's a charm for Will. We'll bring you back up in here. What's up?
Also, I do have one thing too. I think Jake Matthews might leave too because you got to think about it. Jake Matthews been for this team since 2013. So we got to see. We got to get us a draft us a tackle. So we never know what we're gonna do in the second round. I understand people want to draft us a quarterback, but let's be honest, guys. It's not a lot of good college quarterbacks coming out this NFL draft coming up in spring in March. I'm just gonna be honest. All these quarterbacks coming, they're not going to be starters right away. So if we keep saying that we need to draft a quarterback, that's out the equation.
I don't want to redevelop another.
Yeah, because we already got Michael Penix. Michael Penix on his rookie contract. For what I said, what we should do, whoever comes as the GM and head coach, I understand Michael Penix might not be that. They might not like Michael Penix, but they might take a chance on him. They might have to just get a whole coaching staff up here, a quarterback development coach to coach him up and work on his footwork and his accuracy, and we could get us a bridge quarterback, at least to win us games until Michael Penix get fully healthy around we get to the playoffs. Then we can see what Michael Penix do. I'll wait for 2027 because them ACLs take at least a good little 10 or 11 months for that whole thing to heal, at least almost close to a whole year. So with that being said, we need this off-season draft, we need to go in the trenches and at least get some more tacklers and some more defense nose tackles and linebacker depth.
Right.
Probably another corner. But like I say,
Special
we got
teams.
special teams too, a kicker. We need a kicker. I think we might get a kicker like probably like the fourth pick or something like that. Or I can see that's the last pick. We getting the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get us a kicker. But overall, we need to let Marcus Williams go and everything like that. And like I told you too, Maggie T, when we lost to the Miami game, I already knew when we lost to that, we should never lost to that with Tua Logo was having a feast out there and
Right.
he couldn't barely see. So I was really disappointed that Jeff Ulbrich was trying to. I know he was trying to blitz a lot, but he should have played more man and press coverage. You don't need to send the whole house. The only thing you doing, you letting McDaniel expose you. And if I'm them, I even hire Mike McDaniels off our office coordinator, but who knows what he might go do this all season. So I don't think Mike Daniels might get another head coach job, but I will pick him up and trying to get Mike Daniels because he know how to use the pistol in the right way. So like I said, and then we do need a number two wide receiver because Donald Mooney might be gone. He got 1 year left on his contract. I don't know if he'll be here next season. Awesome.
Still a lot of players, if depending on what this coaching situation is going to be, where it's either they're going to want to be here or not.
Yeah.
So it's really the balls in Falcons court. At this point, what's going to be the fate of this team?
Yeah, but like I said, we have to after the season play out, we be 3-12, 5-7, whatever it is. Like I say, like I'm with you around New Year's. I want to see breaking news. I report. Raheem Morris, the whole coaching staff has been fired, even Rich McKay, because I don't think Rich McKay should be doing the football operation. Because when he said in our broadcast, he said he only be there once out the week, out the blink. Why is the dude even here? Like you knew better than that. And to be honest with you, I think he really finessed off the blink from hiring Bill Belichick. I feel like Bill Belichick would have came here. Rich McKay would have been out the picture. He would have got somebody else doing the GM and Greg Beatles. And I think they should let Greg Beatles go too. It's just poor decision on this whole the front office, but like I said, I'm ready for a new chapter for 2026, clean house, and we have a harder schedule. We play the AFC North teams, so we got a hard schedule next year.
Right, thank you for that. And Will the Thrill said Jesse has a year, but he will be the best trade piece we can manage. I don't see Cal or Tyler staying either.
I mean, if it depends on Tyler. If Tyler wanted him to get him if he want to be a star to a different team, that I don't mind him getting his bag. But if he want to stay here, I think he love the city of Atlanta. He just want a new coaching staff, a new voice. Probably, you never know. He might go for a 2 year, $10 million deal. Like you never know. We could afford Tyler. It's up to him if he want to get him a 4 year contract with a different team. So it's up to him. But what they were saying about Kyle Pitts, now I do see Kyle Pitts might be gone because due of the lack of consistency for him, unfortunately.
And y'all jump on that link. I'll probably do this for a few more minutes, maybe about 20 more minutes, and I'm gonna get up out of here. The link's in the chat. If you need me to drop it, let me know. Or you can scroll back up and find it. So they're gonna beat the Saints because the season's over. This is what the Falcons do. They're
Yeah,
gonna win, hold on to Raheem and say, "There's hope. Please
yeah.
win."
Well, but when Diablo got hurt, I feel like they should have used. I mean, a lot of people don't always saying that DeMarco's not good at coverage, but the dude paid linebacker when he was with Nick Saban. I was kind of upset with Jeff Overs because, like, I understand you going with players who on depth on the roster, but you had DeMarco Hellams. You seen what he did in preseason. He did in flashes, covering tight ends in the middle and stuff. It just blew my mind with this coaching staff. They didn't use DeMarco Hellams this year. They only have him using special teams. So, like I said, it's coaching. As long as we get a new coaching staff up here, I feel like they're gonna put the players in the right position, like Jesse Bates the third, David Watts, Billy Bowman, and so on and on. But we do need to get us a corner too. So we don't know because Mike Hughes. I don't think we should keep Mike Hughes this all season. I think we should let his contract eat, or trying to get somebody in the free agency or in the draft. Or in the 53-man roster, go to HBUs. There's a lot of teams. That's why I want this coaching staff to do. They need to go to these HBCUs teams. Because some of them teams they need the shots to get in the NFL. So I want to see this coaching staff trying to stop going to these big universities, go to these small schools and see what they got. So that's all I got to say, man. Hopefully next season we get it right. And like I say, rise up. Let's get this win over the Saints.
That's
If we
right.
not, then it is what it is. I'll be in the back though.
All right, thank you, Will. Appreciate
All right.
you again, William Amy. Welcome to the event. Some people in the chat saying, "Hey, good show." Everybody's starting to love the vent room, so I can start doing this more often. I'll figure out a time. If y'all okay with like lunchtime hour, early mornings, like give me an idea when y'all want me to do the vent sessions. Where you come on the couch and you kind of let it out and speak. And I let you vent. I let you talk. Because Ladybirds, we give our opinions. We got the regulators; they give their opinions on Sunday right before the game. You're gonna need to hold on to them too. We got just shout outs to our Atlanta Falcons Nation team, regulators. Let's talk about it with Ty Kale. We got Big Will the Thrill with all everything Atlanta. We got Coach Unchained that just breaks it down on the on Friday sometimes, but definitely the weekends. Get in with sit in with the coach. He analyzes the players because he's a coach. So it's always just different flavors wherever you go with this Atlanta Falcons Nation. So if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Talented Mr. Ripley said we need some 400-pounders on the O-line and D-line. I'm tired of having all skinny linemen. Somebody got to be a big true back. I'm talking about hog maw eating, chitlins and cornbread and black eyed peas, collard greens. And I said collard, not collards, collard greens. When mama put they foot in it. I'm talking about slab of butter, toasted buns with butter and honey. Kind of. Oh no. Okay. So I don't know why that's so funny to me. Falcons do not resign Kyle Pitts. I'm done with him. Some people say don't bring back Kyle Pitts. You know, with a drill say, oh, we already said hardball, so I'm going back to some stuff. Stetson ain't starting over Penix. It's disgusting. I don't feel like they're gonna let Penix go because we got this carousel of players and we just don't give them a time to develop and play. You know, poor Ritter, who came in here and was just like, which way do I go? Poor man is out there. You know, of course he's not great, but he just wasn't given the opportunity to at least show that he maybe possibly had some potential as our starting quarterback. Marcus Marietta, he came in here and tucked his tail in and went on home. I got babies to raise or whatever was going on. I forgot what it was. I don't know if he got married. I don't even know. I don't even follow that man's career anymore. Let's hire the Kitty TV head coach who thinks we all should get along. Hey, look at that. Raheem Morris fired Monday again. Hey, Scotty Robinson, what are you smoking, yo? Mm-hmm. yeah. I don't need this therapy session. Yeah, right out there. Why would you trade Chris when our O-line is bad? Atlanta Falcons are gonna rebuild. Plus, I don't smoke. Period. Okay, Scotty. So he said he don't smoke. Yeah, he just speaking from the heart. I said, I swear I hate losing. We're 2 games away from having an 8 straight losing record with this team over ever catch a break. And I just did like a little post. You gotta go to my social media platforms. It was a post it showed what I looked like from 2020. What year was that? Yeah, I can go on my profile, Maggie T Production. You can find me anywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. But yeah, it was 7 years before, 2018. Bright out and bushy tail on the left picture. In the right picture, I'm looking like I am done and tired. Truth is, I'm tired and confused. Not now, Scotty. Falcons would make you want to start. And so they're going to bring in their own DC, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm glad you said that. I was making that point. The head coach is going to want his own coaching staff when he comes in here. You know, he's going to probably analyze those videos, look at some of the defensive changes that needed to make. Some of those, I don't think nobody's safe if we start over with the head coach. At least it can never be said that we're bandwagoning or glory hunters, right? And like I said, keep requesting the link. I got about 10 more minutes in here if you want to speak your piece. If not, I'm going to give you the rest of your day so you can enjoy your lunch. Let's see. Okay. Somebody texted me saying she having lunch. Okay. Mr. Blank needs to stop with this buddy stuff. Stop being friendly. This is business. It's business. So leads us to the conversation that I'm just kind of bringing into coming from the Lady Birds last night. It's an extension of what we were talking about. Just about the fact that we need to bring in a football-minded guy, some kind of person that can get in off the Blank's ear a little bit more and say, hey, man, I know you're focused on a number of things, but let me tell you something. I think this is the pedigree to making this team a contender, because what you got going on off the Blank? It ain't working, though. It's not working. And somebody needs to be honest with you. Yes, we got his son out there, watching behind him, taking the clipboard, taking his notes and things like that. But it's going to be another edition of Off the Blank. Who's to say? So just kind of football management, somebody in there. Pin the chat. Pin the chat to what? Pin what to the chat? You talking about the link? Should I put the link back in there? Is that what you're saying? I'll put it back in there if you can't find it. But I could pin it to the chat. Let's see. Let me do that real quick. Maybe y'all can't find it because you're too lazy. Too lazy. I see Pam in the building. I see you in there. Okay, I'll pin this link in the chat. Because if y'all want to continue to talk, I can go on a little bit longer. I mean, I ain't got time. I took off today. This is my mental health break. After this, I'm gonna take me a good ass nap and eat good. Because sometimes Falcons fans, we gotta take us a mental health break. And you know what? Cheap plug here. I am a mental health coach, certified actually. And actually, I encourage people to actually book with me. Like I'm on here just having fun and, having a good time. But if you ever catch my Candid Room show on Fridays, where we talk about real life and, a lot of people are going through so much right now, to the point where, of course, a lot of people don't realize around this time when it gets a little bit colder outside, excuse me, I just pinned it to the chat if that's what you were talking about, Ski. It's a time when we kind of bundle up and stay in the house a little bit longer because, it's really cold. And a lot of times around the holidays, people are, lost loved ones. They're not getting out there getting that vitamin D, and that's important for energy. So when notice how you go to the doctor and they check your blood and they say, hey, especially as African Americans, vitamin D deficiencies and things like that, excuse me. Start taking your vitamins, start stepping outside, even if it's just sit on your porch like an old lady and drink your coffee. A little bit of those sun rays can go a long way for you to get to feeling better. Notice that you're just drained of energy. Get your B12s, get all your vitamins up, get your multivitamins, especially if you're older. If you wake up in the morning and you're eating things that is not good for your gut, that's another thing. So this is a cheap plug for me. In case you guys didn't know, I am Maggie T. I'm your mental health coach. Let me see if I got my flyer on here. 1 second, people. Let's see what's on here. I have to put it in the chat. No, I don't see it. Let me put it in the gallery so I can have my banner. Excuse me. I'm just on here talking. I'm on here talking. Just give me a brief second, ladies and gentlemen. But I hope you guys are doing well. I really do hope that whatever you're going through, even though we're joking here, we're laughing from crying and all that good stuff. There's a lot of people that are really, really, truly going through some real heartaches right now. And I'm saying my prayer for you. I'm saying my prayer for you because you just need somebody just to feel like, hey, I'm being seen, I'm being heard. And when I put my flyer up, I want you to reach out to me and book a session. I got to update my booking schedule, but all this is confidential. And your consultation is free for the initial, so I can get an intake of you and what we need to discuss. And then we're going to work out a coaching plan for you. And like I said, I am certified, so don't be nervous. And it's all confidential. All confidential. I promise you that. Okay. Because I shoot. Every day for me is, it's hard. It's hard. But I make it through because, hey, I'm blessed. I thank whoever you worship, whoever you wake up to and believe in, I look up to the higher and say, thank you for opening up my eyes today. For um, you didn't have to do this. You allowed me another day to get it together. Because tomorrow is not promised. So live each and every day like it's your last. Because some people didn't open up those eyes. Okay? So you're blessed to even be here. And at the same time, Falcons fans, content creators, it's not that serious. It is just football. Let me remind you of that. It is just football. So, let's see what else we got in the chat as far as some of the comments here. We got, Big Will said they knew the risk going with Mike at 8. He's been season ending, ended every year of college. I hope putting him behind this O-line would keep him upright, but injuries have been our bane this year. And I agree. But my thing is putting him behind the O-line that we are used to, Will. When was the last time you looked at that O-line? It's like, whew, I feel great about this O-line protecting our quarterback. When's the last time you felt that with these Falcons? No matter who's the head coach, offensive coordinator or not. When was the last time it's like, oh man, yeah, my quarterback is safe. Let's see. I see Pam. Go back to Pam's comment. Where she's at right here. It says, hey, say his wife and high school coach. Yeah, he did say his wife and high school coach. And that we talking about Michael Penix there. Off the blank is focused on the wrong thing. And it was a serious moment. Yeah, I was trying to find my flyer, but I got so many pictures in here. It is freaking ridiculous. I tell you, I'll put up in a minute. I still want to get to this Falcons conversation. Because like I said, I was going to go about an hour and a half if nobody else jumps on to speak their piece. But as you have the comments in the chat, I'll keep bringing them up. There's no free agency quarterback out there. Like I said, right now we're just in a pickle. We're in a tough situation because there's really not much we can do about the quarterback situation. Yes. Yeah, I am on live. My child. So name a good. I mean, look, I can't name one right now. I mean, if anything that we decide to do, we're still taking a risk on. We'll see. It's like we're doing with our kicker situation. Honestly, I don't think Michael Penix will be ready for the season opener in 2026. It's going to be a lot of pressure about, hey, man, it's been 5 times that you was hurt. What's going on? Especially when he's not confident in his head coaching. He's going to be nursing that injury and thinking about it a lot, and they're going to continue to try to protect him as best they can by not putting him on the center. I hope the Aints blow us out if it means Raheem gets fired. Cool facts. Penix is 5 months younger than Penix is 5 months younger. What? Penix? Okay. You lost me there. Could do worse than Haynes, Auntie Pam. He's got the stinger in a nice place. Okay, there you go. There, you cleared it up. I was like, what? Okay, there go my flyer. Let me put this on here. It's like, what? I pinned the thing to the chat, but it's okay. I don't want Aaron Rodgers, that's for sure. Yeah, I said, hell no. You're gonna pay one washed up old crippled man for another with a mustache, looking like a porn 70 star? No, we don't need Aaron Rodgers in here. No, we don't. Arch is heading back to Austin, so there's always 2027 if he. And screw Arch. I'm sorry. I'm not impressed. I know you're some people, oh, the Manning tree. That man was out there running for his dear life. That's just my biased opinion, though. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't impressed, I can tell you that. Because our Georgia was like, bitch, come here. The defense said hello. Miss Maggie, we barely have draft picks. Why would we give up a pick if we can draft a quarterback? You asked that to the person that came on. I'm just putting out scenarios and things like that. Right now, we don't damn know. I said I don't see us drafting a quarterback when it was Deshaun. I don't. We don't know the outcome if Raheem and Terry got fired. The new staff is giving up on Penix. It's true. I hate to hear that at every level of the game. Support your damn brothers. I am the biggest fan, Miss Pam, she sure is, of bring my Georgia Tech quarterback. He fits the system and pro-ready quarterback. So you want your quarterback to come over here, and then what that means for you, Miss Pam, for your fingers over there. You've been hyping that man up. Is he out? He's almost out the door. Is that what you're saying, Pam? So you're confident in the stinging, hornet's nest or whatever. We played around with the dogs. Now we need to go. Should the Falcons draft quarterback sellers from South? I don't know. Like, we can draft whoever we want to draft right now, but right now the head coaching situation needs to be addressed. We can do whatever we want to. We can bring Jesus himself in his sandals. Yeah, that's a good question though. He knows the read option well too. They run that a lot of tech, so he'd be nicely suited for our run than gun style. Hey, so he's agreeing with Pam about bringing in the Georgia Tech quarterback. Goes Peppers. What's good, player? Falcons fam, it's pretty crazy how fast you can go from hope to realizing you're competing with Raiders and Browns for worst overall situation in the league. Don't forget the Aints. And we play them next. It's going to be the Trash Bowl come this Sunday. Oh, I don't have any hope, y'all. And I'm going to have an optimistic fan come on. He's like one of the biggest, like, come on, guys. Cisco Zumba. I'm going to bring him on. His name is Curtis. He'll be joining us December 2nd. And we also will have T. Will coming on next Tuesday to the Lady Birds. Surprise, Miss Pam. T. will be in the building talking his ish with us on the Lady Birds next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Cheap plug. Until gotta find a way, man, and Pistol Boy get out the way. I don't know what quarterback is best for this team going forward, and that's what I mean right there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, what ifs, what have you. But if you got Raheem Morris and Mr. Capri Pants, if they get any tighter, you look up at the sky like, please help me here. Give me a lifeline. It don't matter who you put under center. Penix can't play under center because of his knees. Well, I mean, that's what the rumors are. And like I said, those are speculations. So those are not actual facts. It's just like, I heard this, I heard that. So, people's opinions, people's thoughts and things like that. But it's not a factual thing that came out and said, yeah, that's the reason why. And of course, they're not going to come out and say that at all. They don't want to admit that they knew that this guy was dragging, a little bit, was, struggling a bit with those injuries. We took a chance on him. So, but no, that's not a fact. That's just more of opinionated of just things that, they have these articles out there just to make you, clickbait that makes you think. Facts, we don't have a true nose tackle whose blood type is pork jaw grease. Right. Kirk Cousins getting obliterated behind this O-line. Right. It's going to be another man down. We're just going to be adding to our injuries at this point. So it's like that. It posed the thing of, do you bring back Diablo, or you just let him go ahead and just chill out? That's so true. We don't have a nose tackle, period. There was free runners coming at Penix. Imagine Kirk. All you got to do is send the heat against Kirk is either going to be a strip sack or a sack. Falcons paid 180 mil and drafted high at 8 to not be in a quarterback's. Well, we're back to the drawing board, right? Right on back to the drawing board. It's a circus right now of an uncertainty. This team is neck and neck with the Jets. If the Jets beat us, we will be the worst team in the NFL. Just kick us while we're down, Ski. Kick us while we're down. I need my own tissue, yeah. I don't let y'all vent now. I need to vent. But no, seriously. I am a Falcons fan for life. I signed up for this brutal life here because I love my birds. I love my Falcons fans. I love my team. I love the players. I am loyal to the logo. Am I loyal to single players? Come and go. Do I like when I see my potential, and I'm happy to see some of the talent and the project we have on our field? Yes. I love to see, of all the bad, I love to see the positive that comes out of it. Yes, our defense did get much better. We're averaging, I don't even know how many sacks we're averaging a year. You know what? Chat GPT, how many sacks is the Atlanta Falcons averaging? Let me see. Because at first we was couldn't even get one. Zip. Nada. Let's see. What's the average? Sack percentage in 2025 season. Let's see. Right now, the Atlanta sack percentage for the 2025 regular season is 10.73%. How many sacks per game? Let's see. So basically, according to our stats currently, it is about 2.5 sacks per game. So I say that's some improvement. And our Falcons defense have been, up there in the ranks a bit. Little tweaks there. But overall, we can't go backwards. Please get some linebackers in here. It says Raheem sold us a fake reality. All the talking and hype and training camp highlights and the media team making all the good content. Don't fall for it ever again. It's all lies. Shout out to the 680 The Fan for giving us the hard-hitting commentary. You need media team that's in there and it's like, hey, what the hell's going on? Not all this, see you, D-Lit. Yeah. Now, man, we thick and tied. Please. You can't wait till Thanksgiving. Just make sure to keep rising up. Remember, Samuel Jackson was paid $1 million to tell you this because that's what Falcons do, right? And speaking of that, we need a new slogan. The new slogan is bird down, third down. That's our slogan. We need Viagra at this point. Raheem Radio, a.k.a. Gotta Find a Way Man, and Zach Pistol Boy Robinson, and Jimmy Lake That's almost all you need to know to understand why we are in the position that we in. And that's going back to my question about just overall, because it was like, get this quarterback in here, get that quarterback in here. But if you don't put the right coaching staff in position to keep our quarterback upright and healthy, third down conversions, red zone, defense, special teams, an overall complete team. Until then, we're going to be right back here next year, folks. Same time, same thing. Go ahead and put it on your calendar right now and say, Maggie said we'll be right back here. Put it on your calendar right now. Put it on your Google calendar, your Outlook calendar, and tell me to bring on wherever I'm at right that time. Lord willing, I'm here still kicking it. You come back and say, Maggie, you got to do that show, right? Because, yep, you was right. We right back where we started. Same place, just a different day. But we'll see. You don't know what you got until it's gone. Oh, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I know. These are facts. Falcons didn't have a plan, and now they're paying for it. They thought they had a fan. They paid the man the money. It's Kirk's Cousins to come save the day, Mr. Chains and all. Oh, we're going to sell merchandise. Get those chains out there, people. I mean, great concept. Hey, I love the chains. Awesome. That's culture. But we don't have a fucking identity. The talented players this team has give us hope. The dysfunctional coaching staff turned into a hot mess. Absolutely, Ghost Peppers. This is his last year. He's a senior. This we'll see at the next two games in the ACC Championship. I'm afraid he may not be available at number 2. So a diamond in rough later on in the later rounds. We'll see. The Falcons are who they are because they haven't established a standard. How's it going, C-Double? I'll see you back in the chat. Yes, I'm still here, but I'm probably going to wrap this up in a minute. I don't see anybody else jumping back on, but these comments are still going. And please continue to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know you're here for the first time. I appreciate you. And it starts at the top of the food chain. Absolutely. The circle of life. Mufasa. Look over there at the horizon. This is how you win a game. Oh, we got an amazing, well-developed new field. A practice field. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we're on down to the end of the comments here. It says 92.9, the fan, Dukes and Bell make me so sick because they want to now get mad at fans because fans want them to keep Raheem accountable. And they're like, how dare you tell us what to do? And yeah, it sucks. Is someone fired yet? No, Leo. Not at all. Not at all. I see Jerome in the house. Find a way, and Pistol Boy will find a way to lose. Yeah, they had a plan playing, and it backfired. I see C-Double, you're back in the chat. We're gonna get ready to wrap this up, but I'm gonna let you get your last thoughts in. What's happening? What up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? What's up, Jerome in the house? C-Double, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? All right, I'm gonna make sure I can be heard. All right, I was thinking because I was listening to the Dukes and Bell thing because I was like, let's hear what they have to say. And the first thing they were going off about was, oh, the fans want us to say, oh, Roz this, Roz that. You guys don't have the stones to do it. And then they're trying to go, well, y'all don't have the stones to do what we do. And I'm like, oh, that's the problem. Is, you talked about 680, how they're going after them. And then you have another station that just wants to coddle them. And of course, we know that's the radio station that the Falcons choose to use.
Right.
but it's just it's pathetic. And the other thing I was thinking was, if if we got, like, if we did make changes, there's a quarterback I'm looking at that I'm kind of like, what's the quarterback that always gives us trouble when we play the Saints?
No.
Mr. White Boy. Taysom Hill. I'm looking at a certain Georgia Tech quarterback who may not get drafted. I would take a flyer on Haynes King. And look, if we have nothing to lose next year, I'd use him. Get me an off.
Putting them behind an O line, do you trust anybody coming up in here with the same head coaches?
Well, and that's the thing. It's like I'm trying to think of ways. It's like this: if we're supposed to not do well, if we're supposed to see what throws on the wall and sticks, well, give a guy that's a hometown kid a chance. Hey, if he's good, guess what? You look good. Everyone's happy. If he's not good, guess what? Then you just say, well, we're working to get Michael back. You see what I'm saying? And other organizations, you're just, all you're doing is trying to take a chance. And I've always thought, man, why can't we find somebody like a Taysom Hill? I mean, that guy always hurts us. Running, throwing, blocking, catching. And I'm like, we don't have that. And please don't say Felipe Banks. Please don't.
Felipe?
That's all we need to know.
Yeah. Us off the ledge, but sounds more like she's joining us on the ledge. That's you're too funny, Blackbeard. This is all of our vent sessions. So if your mental health coach is in here crying with you, we're gonna hug on each other. Phoenix will be back to start the season. We need to sign a vet back, and that's where I'm going. I said he's not going anywhere. They're not going. It will be. Then it's going to be like, what down? Because y'all have really done it now, Falcons. You've gotten rid of so many quarterbacks. Do you know how to manage good quarterbacks? Is the question at this point.
Yeah.
I want the team off the ledge.
I mean, this team will turn a sober person going back to the bottle. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I look at what they've done, and that's why, and everyone's saying, well, Arthur's going to address the media, or will address them eventually. I'm going, when? Because this is getting ridiculous.
We probably won't get to see an Arthur sighting until somebody presses it, and the media's like, "Where's Arthur Blank? Where's Terry?" Eventually, it's gonna be y'all got to start speaking, but don't expect the marketing team to do that. Don't expect.
Oh God, no.
The fans hashtag. Where's Arthur Blank? Where's Arthur Blank? Hashtag it. Tag him. Tag him.
Yes.
Say we need an answer. And it said Taysom Hill showed up for 2 games, but he was nothing another game. And it said also we need to resign Algier to make sure the run game is solid enough. And we're gonna get to this probably this last comment or so. Pam, it said that you for a ring endorsement, but if you're gonna draft my Haynes King, you best throw free agency and draft the offensive lineup. We got Auntie Pam in the chat. So, Pam, you got, let me see. I don't see you yet.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and bow out. So you take care, Maggie. I just wanted to drop that little thing off when I heard it. I just wanted to vent about that.
Appreciate you. Again, see double.
No problem.
Y'all come. I'm sending my invoice out to everybody that gonna come in here for free sessions today. I'm sending my invoice out. See dub.
Yeah.
Check you.
Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll get to you. See, I got to make sure I got to get my money out of my savings to put it in my checking, to put it back in something else. Yeah.
Fans, let them know that the Maggie T is the Falcons, coach here. Mental health coach. We're keeping you guys off the ledge. Thank you, C-Dub.
I appreciate it, huh?
All right, Miss Pam, Auntie. Auntie, Auntie, where you at? Oh, she
Fall
froze.
leaves around me. I'm outdoors, beautiful
I need a
day.
hug,
Fall leaves are
Auntie.
falling. How you been doing?
How you doing, Pam? Blackberry said I sound like I need to be
I'm,
crashing out. I'm crashing out too. How you feeling though? Uh-oh, we lost her.
can you hear me?
I can hear you better now. No,
Oh, okay.
basically, what's your piece
Uh,
on that? What's your piece? You talking about this Georgia
What?
Tech quarterback?
Well, he's the bomb Diddy. I'm gonna tell you that. But the only thing about it, if they do draft him, they better go into free agency to beef up that line and draft to get that offensive line fixed, and then get a number 2 wide receiver. So that's all I can say on that matter.
So,
But other than that,
do you think that we're going to be getting rid of any kind of coaching staff in the middle of the season? We're going to wait off until, because do you think that Michael Penix's injury kind of keeping him in the seat for a couple of more games? What you think?
his injury gonna be a while, because I'm looking at probably mid-season when he gonna come back. So in the meantime, you're gonna have to draft somebody or get somebody for that bridge quarterback till he comes back. That's just my opinion.
Look, off the blank, stop being dumb respectfully. There's the hashtag right there. Off the blank, stop being, and I'm gonna say auntie.
Hey.
So you're on your lunch break and everything else. It looks like it feels good out there. I took off today to take me a
It is
mental health
beautiful
break.
day out here. I'm sitting outside. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
I'm glad. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody go outside and touch grass today, people.
Yes.
Y'all crashing out all on these Falcons platforms, and
I ain't crashing out on my Falcons. I'm like I said, I'm busy focused on that my Georgia Tech team right now. So I ain't even studying them right now. They in the back burner right now.
I'm ready. Me and Pam, I think we're gonna be in the game. That's the plan.
Yeah.
We want to be there in the building. So we're gonna, and I'm gonna record it too. I'm gonna record it and put it on the Lady Bird show of me and her talking ish at the Georgia Tech and Georgia game. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm currently looking for some seats. We currently looking for some
tailgate,
seats.
Pam too?
I don't know. I'm the type to go straight to the game and sit in my seats. That's me.
Okay.
I ain't wasting time on no tailgate. I'm gonna just go right in the game.
Oh, you breaking up. And it says, Auntie Pam, we need to give Raheem some grits, hot and ready. Okay, there you go. He was breaking up a little bit. But so you said you just go straight to the game. I like the tailgate. Georgia Tech, Georgia tailgating is amazing at the Benz. If you never have experienced it, you think the Falcons go in? Oh boy, college tailgating? None other. If you don't get a chance, go get your hot dog somewhere in the tailgate, and because that's all we're looking forward to right now is our Georgia teams giving us some hope of happiness. A little humid but nice out.
And you said we're gonna have T Wheels on the show next week.
Yes, ma'am. T Will has confirmed that he will be on the show next week.
Okay. Depending on how the Saints game, I might be talking that Georgia Tech game.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah. He let me know he can be on next week, so we can do a little bit of both. We can talk about the Falcons, get that out the way. We're definitely gonna talk about Georgia Tech and Georgia game on next week's show.
Yeah.
So if you guys are a college team enthusiast, please, I'm actually Make Way Sports. We're gonna reach out to them. Anybody else that's interested in joining the second half of our show where we kind of get into some college ball, because guess what? Georgia Sports Nation is coming back, people, and we will be expanding. And that's why Miss Pam, she's excited. She wants to talk about some college ball, and so does the ladies. We're going to get in here and rep our teams, talk about the Hawks, talk about the Braves, because my twin sister, Sonia Howell, you've seen her in the chat also. they will be doing some Braves baseball. So we are expanding. So if you really want to be a part of this, hit me up. Georgia Sports Nation. And it's not a job
Hopefully
application.
we talk.
It's just exposure to get yourself out there. What's up?
Hopefully we can get Karina come on talk about Atlanta United, because she's been to some Atlanta United games. She could probably bring us up to speed on that.
And I've been in
of course, Atlanta Dreams. She's been in some of the Atlanta Dreams games.
Yeah, well, I've been going with Karina to the Hawks games too. So, yeah,
yeah.
But she's just been traveling with the team lately. She haven't been going as often. She hit me up.
Yeah.
Last week I couldn't make it, but yeah, y'all see me and Karina in the building for some Hawks games. So Hawks fans, come out there and coming. They set up a partial ACL tear is a 9-month recovery, so he should be back by training camp. Okay.
Okay. All right. They got to have time to heal that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doubting that.
It said he will probably be back up and running in 6 months. A new ACL surgery, not brutal like it was years ago.
Okay.
And then it says, after they win this weekend, Georgia Tech has to beat Georgia to make the playoffs. Auntie!
No, what are you talking about? We got to beat Pitts. We got to beat Pitts to be in that championship game, and that's a bid right there.
Well, you're hilarious, Blackberry. That's exactly how I would say that. Auntie, Georgia Tech sucks. Ooh. And I like that pause right there with Miss Pam just jumped off the screen. I'm just going to say this, E. Yes, they do. They do suck. But no, they're getting better. And I'm now this rivalry means something.
Okay.
Now this rivalry means something, because at first we were just breaking them picks. You said Georgia Tech sucks, Pam. How you feel about that?
Y'all keep talking there. We're going to surprise a lot of people. Keep talking. That's all I got to say. We're going to prove it on the field.
All right. Okay. It's going to be a battle of the best. And you know what, Pam? I think we're going to talk behind the scenes. There's something that needs to be happening depending on who wins this game, okay? We're gonna hype it up a little bit. So, depending on who wins this game, y'all just make sure you tune into that Tuesday show that following week from the weekend, so you can see Pam cry. Okay, I want her to eat her crow. I'm ready for it.
Okay, keep talking. You can keep talking. I will be bragging big time if we win.
It says Ghost Pepper said, only player I've ever remembered coming back from 3 ACLs and come back strong was Thomas Davis. It's as rare as hen's epiphysis.
Yeah, that part.
Right. It says, Miss Maggie, they said Penix will take 9 months minimum to get back in action. Everybody's body, of course, is different. Now, considering that he's a little older, he's knocking on 30. He's knocking on 30. Just think about that as well.
That's why I said draft the quarterback and beat that offensive line in the free agent and draft. That's why I said that.
Okay. And Maggie, J. Roman said, Maggie, count me in on the GSN. I bring my own money to the table. You know how I roll.
Okay.
Getting over here, recruiting for the GSN. I love to hear. Can I talk about the Falcons?
Go ahead.
Come on over here. I love Georgia Tech, but they not beating my dogs. Auntie.
I love it.
Auntie. I'm going to come in here and say, Auntie, with my shirt on. Good morning, homegirl.
Go right ahead.
Good morning.
Christy. Hey, Christy. My partner in
crime. Work today. I took off today. I needed a mental health break. That's why I'm on here just peeking and cutting up with y'all.
Guess what? I got the whole next week off of work. I'll be off the whole next week.
I think I'm off Thursday and Friday of next week, so it's a short week for me.
I got the whole week. So I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Hey, Miss Maggie, the Falcons go 2 road games of Jets and the Saints, I believe, and that Justin Field is crushed it to take AC. Ooh. So, known to take some ACLs each. Who is on the couch? Miss
Jeez.
Pam. Miss Pam on the couch right now, but she outside on the couch getting some fresh air. She's getting her therapy in.
I'm
You know,
outside in the fresh air, Georgia
you
air.
know, she's been having a few good sessions herself because Georgia Tech been kind of keeping her in good spirits. So,
Oh,
she's
they
saying with
keeping me
Miss
in high
Maggie,
spirit.
she's saying, she's doing all right. She's just trying to uplift our Falcons fans to be optimistic and
Yes.
all that
Yes.
wonderful stuff. It says, if I'm not mistaken, there were investors at the game and they were looking at Greg Beatles and blank.
Ooh.
She said, I'm off after Tuesday. Oh, y'all got all these off days.
Go ahead, Christy. Go ahead. We ought to do a special
Fabulous.
show on Tuesday since she's off Tuesday.
Right. She said,
Special morning edition, and then of course we're gonna have that Ladybird that evening. So we ought to do a special morning show edition.
Y'all got to say it like this, Auntie. I like the quarterback from Southern Cal.
Auntie.
Start Polynesian kid. Y'all check him out.
Okay, I'll check him out.
Oh my goodness, we're going on 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody else wants to jump on the couch, we'll probably go ahead and get up out of here and let Miss Pam enjoy the rest of her break. I will be at work, but I can do the show. I'll be the only person here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
About UHC quarterback and Lenora Sellers. How you feel about that, Miss Pam?
Oh, they recruiting a lot of quarterbacks. I'm telling you, they need to get a bridge quarterback, whether in draft or free agent, until Michael Penix get 100% healthy. And
I wouldn't even think about what quarterbacks and scenarios right now until we figure out this coaching. I don't have no confidence no matter what we bring up in here.
I'm hoping they change. I'm actually hoping they change the coach. That's what I'm hoping they will.
Another Marcus Mariota. He said he's another Marcus Mariota.
Oh.
Pam, are they doing the parade in New Orleans again?
Yes,
they're doing the parade?
Yes, they are.
They will be. The Falcons fans.
Yeah.
Y'all go out there, just eat good, drink good, just have a good time, just show up.
Yes.
That's what the Falcons team need anyway. They just need to see our Falcons fans just out there and say, hey, we're here to support y'all anyway.
Yeah.
I guess that's the post.
I'm actually praying, hoping that they will come away with a win. I'm actually praying and hoping.
Some people saying no, we hope they don't win because we want to just see coaches get out of here. But my thing is these players are not going to lay down.
They're not.
We're talking all this hoo-ha and everything else, but honestly, realistically, these players are going to go out there and want to play. Now, as
if anything, I want them to win so the Rams won't get a good draft pick. And if anything, looking at that,
no, he sure is not. Blackberry, you're delusional. Do you need to come on my couch?
He's been smoking something.
I'm sitting on the couch. I think you ain't took your crazy pill today. Are you okay today? Let me go ahead and get that white glove, lady. Make sure you all right. It's gonna stick you a little bit. Put you down a couple of hours. Come back and rethink about that one, okay?
Rethink that. Oh my God.
We need all we can. We drafted Knees McGee Penix, knowing he had injuries. The knees. Oh, my knees. Ice to hot me. Give me ice back. I'm hurting. It'd be fun if we win Sunday and Raheem loses to the Jets. What?
Oh my God! Don't even say
that.
Lord, they're coming up with different scenario.
Blackberry, all that stuff. Let me get what you got going on. We need to order ankles and knees, right? Go to the knees, ankles. What you need? I need an arm. I need a shoulder. I need a collarbone. So we're just gonna be throwing out collarbone.
We need Jesus, y'all. At this point, we need Jesus. At this point,
we need him to come on the field and lift them up.
Yes.
We need to. Well, you know what? The team ain't been the same since we didn't have that Georgia choir on our with Samuel. We ain't
Wow.
really since then, yeah. We ain't actually, to
Wow.
be realistically, since we got this damn stadium.
Yeah, that since they should never toe down the Georgia Dome. They should have added addition to it, in my opinion,
Right.
because we were
Yeah.
winning when we had the Georgia Dome.
My thing is, you really could have kept the Georgia Dome built next to it because we got State Farm Arena. You could have had the Georgia Dome, and then you could have had the Mercedes Benz for the college team. I mean, excuse me, the college games.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer. That's really what it was built for. And
Yeah.
then you want the big World Cup, this and that, and the other. But we should have kept the Georgia Dome because that was just. Somebody said they could have just renovated the Georgia Dome. Like
Yeah.
really, really just fix it up. And because the heart was in the Georgia Dome.
Yeah.
It's like the heart was let out when we got rid of the Georgia Dome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the Caesar's Palace. They ain't even the Caesar's Palace anymore. They are what are they?
They are Caesar Palace. It's a
they are
Caesar
the
Palace.
Caesar's Palace. Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah, they was Mercedes Benz. We took the name
they
when
was
we
the
built our stadium.
Piggly Wiggly Stadium. Those things, they light up their Christmas light every year.
Yeah.
Same as stadium. Why can't the
Yep.
patch it up, put some new curtains up, and just kept the Georgia Dome. And we wanted E-brace prior as well. Y'all with me that we can all
Ooh.
get Zero perfect world scenario. We go 10-7 and miss the playoffs. Fire Raheem and Green Bay let LaFleur go, and we hire him. Dream on.
Yeah, dream on, yeah. Dream on it.
That's that optimism, Jerome. Okay.
Wow.
We gotta be. I like that. I love the Georgia Dome. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Georgia Dome, she was getting older and older, and I love that stadium. Right. That's like, that's like your old lady, She don't got a little extra fat back. Her knees bend a little bit more longer, but you just love her.
They decided to replace it with somebody new.
Here's some pearls for that baby and some white diamond perfume. Just go in there and smell good and just. That's what we should have did. It was homely. Now we're a club at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's a club. That's what the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is. We in a club.
It's too much. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff going on in that stadium.
Maybe these Falcons need that loud pack. Maybe they'll win. Sam, you have to ask. Excuse me, Christy. Meet me. I'll let you know what that is. Hey, Christy, we will soon start pumping crowd noise on how empty the stadium will be. I mean, let that be another controversy.
My goodness.
Let that be another controversy. Ooh. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and wrap it on up out of here. If y'all really like this concept, I know we got fan speak with Blackberry, but I was like, let me throw a little twist in and something I can actually do.
Monkey Wrench. Like this is a great idea.
So join me on the Falcons couch, fans. When you're feeling something, you got to get it out. Like, look, I got to talk. I got to let you know, Miss Maggie T. I just need you. Come on, tell me. Just come tell Maggie. Sit right here. Sit on the lap. Let me. Tell me how you feeling. What can I do? How can I help you? Great show, ladies. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So we will so I want to go ahead and just start plugging in, some reason why I did this concept so it'll make a little bit more sense to you. But before I do that, Miss Pam, go ahead and do let everybody know what's up, where to find you and what's happening for you, because you're going to be off next week. What's your plan, lady? What's happening? happening?
Child. I'm just relax and get ready for that big game in the Beans with Georgia and Georgia Tech.
Okay.
But you can find me on all social media on Facebook, Pamela Holcomb Johnson, on X, PAMMICH
Mhm.
on Instagram, and I think I'm even on TikTok.
You see you on TikTok.
And
I'm gonna find you, Miss Pam. What you be doing on TikTok? You be doing them little dances and stuff on TikTok.
I'm on Lady Bird active in it. I be watching other people doing stuff, but this is a great concept. I think it's a good idea. It's nice, very nice.
Okay, yeah. Look,
You know,
look, I mean, I put out the best. I don't put my little decorations. It got the black and red
I
Falcons flag.
see,
You know,
I
look at that
see,
black lamp right there in that Falcons
I
flag. You
see.
know,
I need to have that in my lady cave. That's nice.
right, Miss Pam, because we gotta have our little women cage there. So
But of
you
course we
know,
gotta have a little yellow and black in there too. I'm gonna have to add a little
oh,
yellow jacket to that
you're
thing.
ruining the look, Pam. We can't have, Georgia and Falcons just go together. What is even the Braves?
Yeah, gotta have Braves in there. Gotta have the Atlanta Dream in there
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
No, Dream is they colors throwing me off sometimes. It's like,
yeah.
no, I'm just playing. We just love all our teams here. That's what the Sports Nation is gonna be about. But I wanted to go ahead and just shout out to all our fans here in the chat. I like this setup. Thank you, Chris Steve. Eating turkey and ham, definitely that mac and cheese. Got green cheese, tomatoes, and and everybody gonna be eating the same ish. So we're gonna see about a million plays of the same thing. But eat on.
Eat on.
No. Find the Bird Ladies on all your channels. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
The ambience makes even more depressed. Oh, you feel good in this house. You feel so good about being a fan coming in here and out of here. Even if your therapist is crashing out with you, just know that she's relatable. She's relatable. But on the note, seriously, tune in to me on Fridays at the Candid Room. Basically, I do this because I wanted to kind of incorporate it together so it makes sense. I am a mental health coach. I'm going to put up my flyer here. On a serious note, we got a lot of people that are going through some things. So I like to come in and just kind of have a little bit of comedy, get you in here laughing a little bit, be silly, because a lot of people come to me behind the scenes and say, Maggie, you really, honestly, you're saving my life. Just doing this. So I'm just putting up my flyer right there. And I appreciate everybody that's in here and just taking this serious, could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us. But mental health and wellness coaching, my services are behavioral coaching, mental health coaching, life coaching. So if you need some guidance on how to organize, let me get my little spiel here. Hold on 1 second. Just a place where it's anonymous, so it's all between me and you. I don't come back and talk about your business on any of my shows, Candid Room, Atlanta Falcons Nation, wherever. My mental health wellness coaching offers you help to get you unstuck, build self-awareness, and create a more fulfilling life. Whether you're managing stress, burnout, anxiety, or navigating life's transitions, tough emotions, or relationship challenges, I'm here to support you. I'm actually going to drop my booking link in the chat. You can also find it in the description. Seriously, if you guys want and need help, I am certified, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm here because I am a advocate for mental health because, I have mental health issues. I have family members that's deeply rooted with me that have mental health issues. My dad's bipolar. My auntie that passed away, she was schizophrenic. My daughter has a severe psychosis now. So it's like I'm hands-on with knowing how to handle people with all walks of life, all types of disorders, being any type of thing. Call me, email me, maggietproductions@gmail.com. And I'm putting this link in the chat so you can book with me a free session up front. And then after that, we'll go over your coaching plan and we're going to get you right for the holidays. Because some people have lost loved ones and they are really going through it right now. And they need a hand, they need an ear, they need somebody to talk to. And I'm going to just let you just let it all out. Like I said, just get in here. Let's talk about it. Okay? And I'm going to say this last thought to you guys. Look, you are amazing. You are special. You are important. And thank him for the higher ups that you are alive to see this day today. You know, you may be feeling alone out there, but lean into your Falcons family and people. We just all got to get along here. We need each other more than ever right now with this country alone on how it's ran.
Oh,
It's people out on the streets that never thought they will be there. It's people struggling to find a meal, a place to stay consistently, hopping couches. Bring your brother in. Let's not kick people when they're down. Ladies, fellas, you out here, oh, my man, this man need to be doing this. Baby, you just need a man that's surviving at this point.
mm-hmm.
All praises to the Most High.
Yes,
You know?
definitely.
Right. We the Falcons fans need Maggie T because I'm not talking you off the ledge right now. I'm throwing mother. Absolutely. On that note, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to us.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you.
all love as well. Please reach out to me if you really decently need some help. Seriously, I'm here for you. Good night. And don't call me and be saying, hey, can I take you out on a date? I said, text me, you need help. Okay. Put that disclaimer out there. All right. This ain't no finer who the love of Miss Maggie T. You know, this ain't a reality series. Peace, Lady Bird. Okay. Because you're going to get blocked. Blocked.
Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your afternoon.
Yes.
Talk to y'all later. Peace.
Peace.